Welcome to this special show. I'm Rajeev Masand and we're coming to you today from Hyderabad. We're actually inside the projection room at Prasad's IMAX Multiplex, and we're here, of course, to celebrate and to discuss the monster success of Baahubali with the very men who made this film. Director S.S. Rajamouli and stars Prabhas and Rana Daggubati. Gentlemen, congratulations are in order, of course, first of all.
Thank you.
For making a very fine film and, of course, for the giant numbers. We're told you've crossed 215 crores in 5 days already.
Yeah.
I have to ask you, are you surprised? You know, Mr. Rajamouli is no stranger to big box office numbers. Bahubali is his 10th film. All the 9 previous films were big box office hits. So are you really surprised by this frenzy, this hysteria?
I won't call it surprise. I'll just say overwhelmed and
Sure.
happy. And when something is going right, don't question it. No, you just laugh about it, be happy, and
That.
Yeah. See, we thought in Telugu it's going to be very big,
That's
good,
right.
but all over the country it was a little surprise for me.
Sure.
Yeah, that was.
For me, I was surprised at the rate it was coming in. Of
Right.
course, we were expecting. We were hoping for big numbers.
big numbers.
Definitely, there's
Yeah.
no doubt about it.
The amount of
But
money we spent.
yeah. But we didn't expect those numbers to come in so fast.
Right.
We were expecting it to come in third week, fourth week, slowly build up and come in.
Sure.
So-
You know, the one consistent reaction that I've noticed from people as they leave the cinema after watching the film is, how long do we have to wait for part 2? Is that the most common response that you've heard as well?
Yeah.
and that's the question we'll shoot at him.
Right.
And we're also waiting.
You don't have to wait very long, just 1 year. That's it, not more than that.
Yeah. 1 year is too long for people.
Does that put a lot of pressure on all of you to speed things up?
Rajmouli, no, nothing can make him speed. For him, he needs his time. But we finished almost 40 to 50%.
Right.
So, and he has all the clear picture. He knows all the response. So, I think by 1 year we'll release the film.
No, I'm not pressurized by the release date.
Right.
Release date. As he said, we have already shot 40-45% of the movie is already been shot. We just need to, because we are still in the first week.
Right.
Let the third week, fourth week, let those things finish, and let us have a comprehensive data about how people felt.
Right.
You know, because initial data will be very overwhelming.
Sure.
You can't take it as it is. No, we'll just analyze the data that we have. We just need to look at any changes in the script. The basic script won't change.
Okay.
Any additional things, some fine tunings have to be done, and we are ready to shoot.
I'm just excited to get in and start shooting.
I can imagine. Sets are standing.
Yeah, sets are standing. Yes.
Prabhas, Rana, the two of you worked on this film for close to 2.5 years.
Yeah. 2.5.
I have to ask you, during this making, was there moments where you just lost patience, where you became frustrated? It's a long time to work on one single project, isn't it?
See, for me it was always an excitement because I know whatever I've been doing in that film
Right.
hasn't been done on Indian celluloid before.
Sure.
So that excitement kind of drove me 2 years, 2.5 years, and it was only 2.5 years, so
Okay.
it didn't matter at all.
Right.
See, we thought the film might release in 1.5 years or 2 years. But after that period of time, I was Rajamouli, whatever is, just release it. I just want to watch the film. It's not it was not like that kind, but we want to watch the film.
Right.
Because he's been talking about the film for 3.5 years. We were watching the visuals, we were on the sets, we know the emotions, everything. And we just want to watch the film. That
Right.
was the whole idea for me.
Did you not show them bits and pieces as you all went along?
Those are my tricks of the trade. Whenever
Hold
I
your
need
cards closer.
whenever I need some extra thing from them, so I'll show them an edit of the scene that we have done,
Right.
and then that'll be an energy booster for them, and they'll be performing much better. All the other actors had other films to do in between. They were going out
True.
and coming in. But Prabhas was there from beginning till end. 2.5 years, he was there.
Right.
There. And when you have the dates of one guy, whether he's a star or not, we have one guy, you know that he's at your disposal.
Right.
So that he will be given the least preference. Everyone else will be shot first.
Correct.
And he will be made to wait. So towards the end of the shoot, I could feel that his energy was dropping. He was
Right.
shot almost for 380 days. He was there for 300 days.
Wow.
So at the end of this thing, when we were shooting in Bulgaria and all, I could
Yes.
see his energy levels were going a little bit down. So that was the time when I was showing him all the.
I believe, in fact, that Mr. Rajamouli can be quite the slave driver. We're not meant to be taken in by his very innocent, charming look. I'm told he shot through torrential rain, freezing temperatures in Bulgaria,
Yeah.
sweltering heat in Hyderabad,
Yeah.
even while the Telugu film industry was on strike, I'm told.
Yeah.
You take no prisoners, Mr. Rajamouli.
Yeah.
Now, when I shoot, my only thing is like whether I'm getting my shot right or not.
Right.
Prabhas by now is completely knows how I work, and he takes care of his safety. He takes care of the other actors' safety, everything.
Okay.
So he knows this guy is a mad guy. He doesn't care whether his actors are getting hurt or not. So he will take care of all other actors.
Mr. Rajamouli, you know, it's no secret that the film's budget ballooned during the making. Almost double is what I'm told. I'm told that eventually it'll clock in at about 250 crores for both parts.
Yes.
Were you ever nervous? Was there ever points during the making of the film where you got nervous? There was a 1,000-member crew, I believe, at any given point working on the film. There's that kind of money riding. Was there ever points where there was crisis of faith?
There were moments, obviously, when the budgets were going up, but my producer Shobhu never made me felt that there was pressure mounting up.
Right.
Of course, you know, by logic, you know the pressure
That's
is
right.
mounting up. But he never made, not only me, the entire unit never felt the pressure of the budgets. For him, he was always looking at like haggling at a small cost and all these things. He
Right.
was wasting on energy. He is aiming at higher this thing.
Correct.
National market, international market, how to get this thing right. So he was constantly pepping up saying, get your shots right, get your emotions right, get what you want right.
Right.
Don't worry about this thing. This I'll take care of somehow. So he never let us feel the pressure.
Okay. For you and for Rana and Prabhas, for both of you, what was the most difficult part about making this movie? Was it the physical demands of these roles?
Yeah, the physical stress was like too much. Like in 300 days, like 280 days we shot, and 380 days there's like almost 320 days there was an action master in the set.
Right.
Yeah, you know, you saw the film,
That's
and
right.
then in the romantic scenes they're like
That's
jumping.
right.
And you know,
Climbing waterfalls, jumping mountains. Yes.
Yeah. You know, in the small romantic scene, the love is like the action.
Incidental, that's right.
Yes, the action was a little bit tough in the film. That was really tough, actually, you can say. Like, because like the timeline was 40 days, 50 days, 90 days, 70 days.
Right.
That was really tough.
Did you learn to climb rocks? I mean, you do it very beautifully in the film, and I know that there's a little bit of CGI, but I'm guessing there was a lot of pressure on them to do a lot of the action themselves.
They were prepared. They were well prepared. We knew there would be a lot of action. So
Right.
we had, if the rock climbing was there, we had a rock climbing expert coming
Right.
and teaching them. If there were battle scenes, there were swordsmen or martial art experts coming and teaching them.
Right.
So they were prepared for it.
Sure.
So yeah, see, it is a physically taxing film. I
Right.
would say no, but like I said earlier, no, the excitement of doing something new
True.
was something that kept us going.
Okay. Mr. Rajamouli, I met you in Mumbai a few weeks ago, and I remember asking you if you were confident that the film would cross over to non-Telugu audiences as well. And I remember you saying that you were quite confident because emotions are universal. That has proved prophetic, hasn't it?
Yes.
I saw the reactions in Mumbai and they've been terrific. And the numbers are there to speak as well. Does that on some level make you wish that your previous films, Magadhira and Iga, had perhaps this kind of release? Because that's really the missing piece of the jigsaw now that we've noticed, isn't it?
Until Magadhira, I never had the thought of going national.
Right.
National. So for Magadhira, I knew it would do very well in Tamil Nadu, Tamil audiences. I was not even thinking of a national-wide release.
Right.
I tried to push it for a simultaneous release in Tamil Nadu. I tried very hard to push it for a simultaneous release, but it didn't happen. Then with Makki, from the beginning itself, I thought, no, we have to go national with this.
True.
And I tried, we pushed very hard, and we succeeded in Tamil Nadu, we succeeded in Kerala, we succeeded in Karnataka, we succeeded in Andhra Pradesh. All of South India, we succeeded very well.
Right.
But when we went to Northern Belt,
Right.
our presentation was not proper. We couldn't tie up with a proper production house who can showcase this kind of film to the audience. Nothing against the production house or anything.
Sure.
It was the presentation was not right. So But luckily for us, it did fantastically well in the satellite
Right.
event. So we got what we wanted, even though not to the extent that I wanted.
Sure.
But for Bahubali, I think we played our cards right.
Right.
We had Karan come on board.
Right.
But I think to all this to happen, the previous films helped to an extent.
Right.
If the Makki was not there, if Magadira was not there,
Correct.
I don't think this Karan coming on board wouldn't have been so easy and
Sure.
so proper.
Sure.
So all those things helped. That is what I feel.
Three of you in Hollywood, superhero movies are all the craze. It's Ant-Man and Spider-Man and Superman and Captain America. We often talk about why the superhero genre is not as popular back home in India. And you look at a film like Baahubali and you think, who needs a costumed superhero? These are our superheroes. Did you feel like, was that a thought in your head at all? And for all of you, actually.
I don't know. For all my films, my hero is a superhero.
That's right.
And my villain is a super villain. For all my films, I don't
Right.
look at it in any other way.
Right.
I don't know what he feels about it.
See, like as you said, especially in Telugu, like most of the mass films are superheroes.
That's right.
But he is a master in that.
That's right.
So he made, you see Shivudu is a superhero, Bahubali is a superhero. Bahubali
Correct.
you'll see in the second half.
That's
And you'll
right.
see him fighting with bison and all. For him, everything is like in large.
Larger,
Yeah,
right,
large.
right.
See, it is a larger than life experience, and big commercial cinema.
True.
So I guess our superheroes and supervillains are here right now.
That's right. What Hollywood has done very well with superheroes, of course, is turn them into brands. You merchandise the brands, the characters. That's something that we still haven't done. A film like Bahubali presents that potential. Is that something that you look at for the future, perhaps?
Definitely. Between 1 and 2, we'll be seeing a lot of merchandising, a lot of branding, comic books, gaming, everything.
Right.
We'll be seeing a lot of it.
Okay. Rana, the other thing that's very refreshing I thought about Bahubali was the fact that it's an action movie and yet you have such strong roles for women. Ramya Krishna, Anushka Shetty, Tamanna, very, very well-edged characters for women, which is, again, unusual in an action movie, isn't it?
It's unusual in my own films.
Right. Right. You tend to be about the heroes, don't you?
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't know, but the first character that my father narrated me about regarding this story is the character of Shivagami.
Mm-hmm.
He just told her 2 scenes about her, the initial scene,
Correct.
the first scene where she says the baby. So it is so strong. It hit me so hard.
Right.
Then he started telling me the other characters, and so it was not like a conscious decision, okay, in this film let's have some female characters who are very strong. The story started with a strong female character,
True.
so that drove the film.
The narrative.
And Ramakrishna, the way she played the character was
True. She has such a
extremely
presence, yeah.
extremely powerful. I remember we shot one scene where we had all the characters.
Right.
Ramakrishna, Satyaraj, Nazar, Prabhas, Rana, Sweetie, Anushka Shetty, everyone were there, and we were shooting one very emotional scene, which comes in the second part. And we edited it, and I was feeling very, very happy, and I was showing one by one.
Right.
So Prabhas saw the scene, and he was not seeing anything. He was just looking at her, saying, "Oh my God, how can we make ourselves seen by the audience in front of her when she's sharing the screen base?" He was thinking that.
Right.
And next I showed Anushka, and she said, "Oh my God, no one will see us. Oh my God, no one will see us." She was saying that. Next I showed this guy, and this guy, he saw the whole scene, and he said, "I can't see anyone except me."
See, I told you I'm an extremely secure guy.
But she was a source of inspiration for the entire team.
Okay.
Whenever we were a little bit low, we just had to look at some of her acting, some of her scenes,
Right.
and we would feel energized.
Right. Family and friends asking you all what happens, who does what, how does it play out?
I just give them one answer saying the second part will make the first one look smaller.
Oh, that's a great promise to leave with, yeah.
Yeah, I talk to my friends. Every day when any changes which Rajamouli tells, I'll keep. Like I have some best friends, and I'll narrate them. They know the story.
Right. Right.
So because I can't stop.
You can't hold back.
I can't. It's very important that I need to talk about this.
About this film, I can imagine. Well, I have to say, I think I speak for all your fans when I say that cannot wait to see part 2. Thank you so much for a wonderful film. Thank you so much for a lovely conversation today.
Thank
Looking
you,
forward
Raju,
to watching
and,
part 2.
It's really very nice of you the way you reviewed our film.
Thank
I'm very, very happy about it.
It just brought so much joy. It also proves that hard-nosed critics can enjoy a good film when one comes along. Thank you so much. Looking forward to watching part 2. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.